Hello, good people of YouTube. It's Car Fun Mostly channel again. I've been given a Christmas gift this year, and it takes the form of a slot car, and I'd like to share it with you a little bit. And if I get a few likes on this video, a few comments below, I'll show you what I do as I go through the process of assembling it. It's quite unique insofar as it's one of maybe 4 or 5 on the planet. This is a prototype. The car is a Porsche 911 GT3, and it's 3D printed, and I'll bring you in a little closer to take a look. A closer look, not that way, that way. So it's a 911 GT3 of the current raced variety. I don't really know what chassis variant that is, but interestingly it was all printed as one single piece. It came to me in one lump, and I've disassembled it, or snipped it apart from all the other parts, just so that I can make a start on it, show it to you. As you can see, the body shell here has got a rear wing that sits in between its rear wheel arches. It's printed with a roll cage already in place, and it's all not connected to the body shell. It's connected in certain strategic points, I can see, but it's there. It can be removed quite easily for painting if necessary, but I quite fancy leaving it there. There are some body detail parts here printed inside the door panels. They're just going to need to be snipped off, and it was all attached to its chassis. This is its chassis. It's got a motor pod, a separate motor pod that's intended for an FK 180 style motor. Angle winder configuration. It's got a 4-point suspension potential with 4 points here. It's got the ability to have those nuts. That means you can screw the screws, the nuts won't turn on top, so they've got little trap points for the edges of the nuts. Quite nice. A chassis base plate, guide slot, body post, mounting points for the motor pod, another body post back here. I think this is a hole for an infrared LED for a digital chip. There are a few nice little features, including some little wire grips here for guide cables. I don't know if those are obvious in the camera. And there's also the opportunity to pop wires through these holes here. Obviously we've got axle slots with grub screws top and bottom for axle height adjustment. And this little lot, well, I've got to investigate it a little. I've obviously got a heap of components here, a few bits and bobs that I'm going to have to use to continue the assembly of the car. So I've been gradually gathering bits from the UK retailers and necessaries to complete the assembly of the car. Oh, I missed a piece. This was printed inside the windscreen area. There's a couple of guide blades there. I can see that they're slightly different to one another. I think one's deeper than the other. A guide made with grub screw holes in the front there to trap the ferrules. Quite a large slot. I don't know what the stem diameter is, whether it's typical and the same as other commercially available stems. I should imagine it will be. And it looks to me like these things here are washers that a coil spring would sit around to accurately locate a coil spring around a 2mm screw. It also was sent to me with a transparent or a clear Lexan vac form with what looks like a rear window, windscreen, headlights, side windows, and this part, which looks like it might be the tail light for the body shell. Yes, I believe that Lexan's going to end up in there, possibly this high level brake light as well. A few other bits that came with it are in this bag, nice and complete. We've got what looks like a white Lexan vac formed interior tray with some little tabs on it for mounting. I don't know if there's any locating positions in the body shell for that, but clearly we're absent a driver figure. We might have to produce something like that from somewhere. I've got some more bits in this jiffy bag. A Lexan piece that looks like a front grille. Yeah, that looks like the hole in the front of the body shell for a grille. A resin printed tree with some panels on it. Not sure what they are at this time. But I have contact with the guy that's produced this so that I can find out what all these are. These look like front fog lights or intake vents. Resin printed parts. There's a couple of those. They might be, oh, they're wing mirrors, aren't they? They need a front face. Yeah, but they're definitely wing mirrors. Quite large. Oh no, they're not wing mirrors. They must be vents because these are wing mirrors. Yeah, a couple of little wing mirror pieces. And then whatever these might be, these look like they might be dive planes for the front of the body shell. Do they go? Do they go in there? Looks like they fit. Yeah, I've got those in resin prints. And I don't know if you can see these black ones, but they're also there in rubber. Additionally, these are clearly wing supports. These are laser cut rubber pieces. Highly flexible. Highly resilient. What else do we have? A steering wheel. A quite detailed steering wheel. There's clearly 4 buttons on the face of that. Yeah, steering wheel. And finally, I think, door handles. Resin printed door handles. Yeah, we've got holes here for door handles and the mirrors and the wing and the grille. Dive planes, headlights, tail lights. I don't know what we've got for there. I don't know what that's for. Little rectangular hole. But there's a lot to learn, and like I say, I can send messages to the man in Sweden that produced it for me. So yeah, first of all, I'm going to focus on turning this into a running digital slot car, and the body shell will probably come later. But for now, leave a like on the video, leave me a comment below, subscribe if you haven't. 98% if you haven't, according to the feedback I get from YouTube. So yeah, if you do that, I'll certainly share with you the progress I make as I assemble the car. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.